What is up YouTube? ZukiM1 here, and I am back with a brand new YouTube video. Today I am bringing you guys the best legends to climb with in Brawlhalla for patch 3.43. Now, as you guys can clearly see, there's been quite a few different changes on Brawlhalla, and I think it'd be a good idea to go ahead and take a look at some of these guys and try to see where they were in comparison to where they were the last time we looked at the list, which was in 3.36. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the most played legends right now. So Moday is still the most played legend on Brawlhalla, no surprise there, with a 6% pick rate. So that is an insane pick rate, as you can clearly see in comparison to all his other peers and things of that nature. So he has a really good pick rate, but his win rate has tanked a lot. It has dramatically dropped. It went from a 52% win rate all the way down to a 48% win rate. So he's lost 4% of a win rate. Now, why do you think that is? It is mainly due to the nerfs that he has been receiving. Let's be honest, mainly due to Sandstorm. Moday was a strong legend that was on a couple people's radars in terms of the developers, but never enough to make them want to just outright just nerf the character. But as you guys can clearly see, he has been nerfed in quite a few patches. His neutral sig on Scythe got hit. His I want to say his side sig and gauntlets got hit and things of that nature. So quite a few different tools of his got hit, and as you can clearly see, his win rate has suffered positively. With that being said, he still has almost just about a 50% win rate with the highest pick rate in the entire game. So that means that roughly people are still able to do the same thing with the legend. It's just a little bit harder to get to that end goal. With that being said, one of the most played one of the most played legends right now, and one of the highest win rates right now is Orion, with a 5.23 pick rate and a 53.64% win rate. So roughly around 54% win rate with Orion. He is the guy to climb with right now. He has not been touched by Blue Mammoth Games at all for quite some time, as you guys can see, and he is just a solid pick to climb with. Really great sigs, really good matchups with a lot of different legends in the game. His stats are outrageous. 466. He is an extremely balanced character. You can make him 5-6-5. So it can go 5-6-5-6 or 5-6-6-5. I forget. But just know that his stats are impressive. They work out really well, and he has really good matchups. And as I said before, his sigs are nice. You know, emphasis on the noise. You know, a little bit more on the noise. But you guys can see, the most played legends all have pretty decent stats, which goes to testify that the more balanced the legend is in terms of their stats, the better they perform in Brawlhalla, as you guys can see. Because next up we got Wu Shang, which is a new addition to the most played legends. He has climbed his way up to the top, taking the spot of Fate and taking the spot of a couple other legends, actually. This is really surprising. I wasn't expecting him to be this high up in terms of pick rates, but he has almost a roughly 5% pick rate with a 50% win rate. So that means that he is literally one of the most picked legends for one of the most obvious reasons. He is incredible right now. Again, another legend that has not been touched by Blue Mammoth Games. So because he has not been touched, and his balance, his stats are really balanced, his sigs are really strong on both. his spear and gauntlets, he is just dominating the game right now, and is definitely an easy ticket to climb with. Definitely somebody that you should keep on your radar in terms of characters to want to pick up in your arsenal of characters to play. I can definitely attest to his accessibility. My very first game that I picked with the Legend, I was able to win against someone in like high 1500 elo and things of that nature. So he's pretty solid, not gonna lie to you guys, pretty solid. Then for the last most played Legend, we have Mirage with a 4% pick rate and a 48% win rate. So it seems that her win rate has tanked quite a bit as well, but I think that's due to the nerfs on Scythe. It's not really necessarily due to her getting nerfed to any of her SIGs. This is mainly due to the fact that they've nerfed. They have been nerfing Scythe consistently over the past few patches, and as you can see, it's starting to catch up with some of those Scythe Legends. They're not able to pretty much run away with the game like they used to. You know, they essentially, you just got to do a lot more to get to the same results that you used to be able to get to before. But with that being said, Mirage is still a good pick. She's one of the strongest hitting Legends in the game. Some really good SIGs and just a really solid pick all the way around. Now we're going to get to the highest win rates right now, and one of the biggest surprises of the oh my goodness. One of the biggest surprises right now with the highest win rate is Thatch. Thatch has a roughly 55% win rate right now with only a 1% pick rate, so not that many people are picking him, but he is winning games. His SIGs are really good. One of the some of the best kits I've seen in a character in a while. He's a very offensively built Legend though, so that's one of his downfalls, is that if you don't know how to play offensively, he's not going to be the best fit for you, because all his skill sets are designed to be aggressive, to be in your face, to shut you down, shut down your offense, and really just control the course of the match very effectively. So that is the highest win rate Legend right now. Definitely somebody you should probably try to pick up in your arsenal. His weapons are blasters and sword, so not exactly the most easiest, but definitely worth the time to learn and invest in. As you can clearly see, he has been winning for those people who have been maining this Legend. So definitely somebody you should keep on your radar in terms of characters that you might want to pick up in the near future. Scarlett. Scarlett. I lose to this Legend too much in rank. She is still so strong with some of the best kit in Brawlhalla, and as you can see, one of the best win rates in Brawlhalla, and almost at a 3% pick rate. So she's up there next to Mirage, Lucian, Orion, and Moday. She's up there with those guys in terms of pick rates, and clearly her win rate is not affected by her pick rate at all. Just insanely strong of a Legend right now. Definitely somebody you want to be strongly considering picking up. Again, another Legend. Doesn't take that much to try to get invested into. My very first game with this Legend as well, I won because, again, her SIGs are absolutely insane. So definitely somebody you want to be able to add to your arsenal of Legends to play and things of that nature. Now we got Urgrim. Now Urgrim has consistently stayed in the third place, meaning he's still a solid pick with his lance and axe gameplay. People who play Urgrim just win. They straight up just win. His SIGs are that damn good, and he has that good of matchups. His lance can outrange most weapons, and his axe help him outrange the weapons that he can't outrange with his lance. And plus, you gotta remember, lance doesn't hit nowhere near as hard as an axe does, and with 6 damage on him, he hits pretty damn hard. Not gonna lie. So definitely somebody you want to also consider adding to your pool of characters to use, especially if you use either axe or lance. Both solid weapons right now. Neither of them haven't been touched. Kind of a sleeper legend, as you can see, with only a 1.38 pick rate, so he has an extremely low pick rate, but that has an even lower pick rate and just has an amazing win rate. And Ergrim, as you can see, is not that far behind him with almost a 54% pick rate, 54% win rate and things of that nature. And as you can see, Orion is definitely somebody that is extremely easy to climb with. Just know when to time your sigs, when to try to engage your enemy and things of that nature, and you should win most of your games. Like a giant portion of your games you should win, mainly just due to the ease and accessibility of this legend. And I guess we could take a look at a couple of the legends and things of that nature, just to give you guys a rough idea as to who's really strong right now. So we're just gonna be looking at characters with 50 plus in terms of their win rate. So we still have Azov with a 51, close to 52% win rate. Again, Sigs are incredible. Matchups are really good with bow and axe, and just pretty much just do exactly what his job is, which is to be offensive but a little bit bulkier and able to take a solid hit and things of that nature. And we have Brawlhalla with a 52% pick rate and extremely close to about like a 2% pick rate, which is really good to him. For him to basically say that this character has a pretty decent amount of popularity. So somebody that is definitely worth looking into, because there should be enough on this legend to be able to effectively utilize Brawlhalla. He has some really unique sigs that are not exactly the easiest to use, only due to the fact that most of his stuff, it will hit forward, but then it tosses the other person backwards, which not only is intended to confuse the opponent, but also to kind of confuse you if you're not really completely paying attention. So it's pretty worth. And we got Bren with 51, close to about 52% win rate, and roughly about 2% pick rate. She's doing pretty solid. There's nothing else I could add to that other than the fact that she's still doing a really good job and things of that nature. So definitely check her out if you haven't already. Definitely worth you looking into how to utilize the character and stuff like that. We got Amber with close to about a 3% pick rate and an insanely high win rate, almost 51%. So definitely somebody that people should be looking into. She's really good right now. So Ember's really good. Fate is pretty good too, with almost a 3% pick rate as well, but 48% win rate. So she's roughly around where Mirage is. Mirage is just slightly better. I wouldn't want to necessarily say she's slightly better. They just get better results with Mirage than they do with Fate. I'm not sure if like newer players are playing Fate, or if those are people who have been playing Fate since she had first released. Nevertheless, Fate is just slightly underneath Mirage. Then we're gonna move over to my boy Isaiah with a 1% pick rate, with a 49% win rate. So he has been losing quite a bit. Cannon is just not strong right now. It's not going to be strong until they give it some type of buff. So hopefully somewhere in the near future. Somewhere in the near future, I hope that they give him some type of buff or something like that. But until then, he's just in a really weird win rate position right now. We still have Core. He took a little bit of a hit to his win rate. He had 51% before, but now it's gone down to about 50%, just solid, just 50%. But again, he has about a 4% pick rate. So Even with him being such a popular pick, he's still consistently winning. Just a little bit over half his matches, which is a strong testament to staying in the place of a legend. So, Corey, keep up the good job. You know, make sure you continue to grow as a rock. Then we have more. We have Lord Vrax with 51% pick rate and roughly around a 3% pick rate, doing really well still. It looks like Nyx lost some of her win rate. Moday, again, like I told you before, lost some of his win rate with almost a 7%. I mean, almost about 6.3%, 6.5% pick rate. So close to almost 7% pick rate, but that's still really good. Orion still busting people. Queen Nye still busting people. I'm just trying to speed through it just so I don't hold you guys up too much longer. Ragnar still busting people, still really good. Scarlett, Sentinel, Sidra is one of those characters that is one of the very few canon legends that can perform with canon still being as weak as it is. So definitely somebody that you should pick up if you don't play like the regular thing and you just want to use her for like canon gameplay and stuff like that. Definitely just check her out. So Roland with 52%, Teros with 53%. He should be up in the top spot, but as you can see, there's been some new people to dethrone them. Thor 51%. Val is like 48, Wu Shang is 49.98, and then what is this? Then Zol has seen a clean increase in play rate. Wow, that's crazy. 2% pick rate now with a almost 51% win rate. So thanks to Sandstorm, Zol has been seeing a lot more play and has become that much more popular of a character to use. So, you know, make sure you are ready for whatever they could put in their deck accordingly. Yeah. So we got Yumiko with close to about 2% pick rate, but she's still at 49%, which is a little bit higher than last time. She was at like 48%, so she's at 49 now. So that means that whatever trick she's using is clearly working. And then we got Zarya, again, close to about 2% pick rate and over 50% win rate. So with that, I'm going to close out the video, guys. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. I'm going to be picking 5 lucky viewers once we reach the 1.5k subs. So if you want to be one of those lucky 5 viewers, make sure you guys check out my YouTube videos, check out my live streams and things of that nature, and just let me know that you're just let me know what you guys been thinking of my videos. Should I upload more videos like these? Should I upload less videos like these? You know, stuff that help me improve my content for you guys, whatever that may be. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So again, if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. But this has been Zuki-N1, and I hope you guys have a great morning, great evening, great afternoon, and great night. But I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.